today. So there is one tennis ball in my hand, if you can see that. This tennis ball is nothing but my passion when I was a kid, and the passion has actually helped me live my life. You know what? Why I'm carrying this ball? Because if you hit this ball on the ground, that come back. And that's the topic of my day today. If you will see, I'll just check the slide. Resilience. Can someone catch this ball for me, please? Thank you. So when we talk about resilience, resilience is a buzzword nowadays. People are talking, the words are trending on the internet everywhere. Resilience, resilience. Many people misspell it and think it's something else. It is nothing but a personal habit of those who have overcome the defeats, the tough time in their life. Why we have to be resilient? Okay. Why it's related to COVID-19. As my other friends and speakers have already discussed, that adversity is a part of our life and we all have to see something new every day. So when we say the new normal, what is the new normal? Why our lives have been affected after COVID-19? Is it COVID-19 but 2020-21 is already gone? We are in 2022 and still we are still fighting with all those tough times. Why? If you will see, the modern definition of the word resilience says, advancing despite adversity. We have no option in our life, but we have to move forward. Whatever has happened to us, whatever happened to the business, whatever has happened to the employment industry, Sensex, people have to move. The date of the calendar has to change. You have no other option, but date will change automatically. You can't stop that day. The day you like, the day you hate, the day will keep on moving. Same as with our lives. We have to keep moving towards our goals, our ambitions, and our normal life, whatever happens in our life. I'll go to why I'm talking on resilience today. The way I said, the tennis ball describes my own life. It's a story of my own life. At the age of 21, I got married. I had a very young, a beautiful life to start with, but I saw an early divorce in my career. I raised my daughter alone. And post that, I had struggled in my career and reached some point of life where I thought everything is there. In 2012, I was blessed with a special child. I have a son who's a special child, who can't walk, who can't speak till date. But still, I'm fighting with my resilience. I'm fighting with all my positive thoughts on that. So that's why I just want to share a small journey of my life related to resilience. When I say there's a path to resilience, we all keep telling each other, you know, how you move. There's a small story of my childhood, I'll say. There are 4-5 words out of that. We all used to sail in the same boat in a middle class family where kids are struggling for the basic necessities and those luxuries of those 90s, which we used to have, like color TVs and VCRs. Every family never used to have. My father was also in the same boat, but he was one person who used to keep smiling on that. And he used to share a couple of words. I'm just sharing all those things which have helped me come till date where I am. He used to say, I am alive. The first word to resilience is, you are alive or not. Remember, only those people can make comebacks in their life who are alive. The people who are dead, they can't do. They are rich, they have money, but they actually can't come back and live their life. The best thing, you should thank God that COVID-19, COVID-20, 21, 22, we all are still alive. The best thing to focus is, I have a life, I have a family to support, I have a family system where people are standing with me, and even if people are not standing, at least I am standing on my feet. So you can always bounce back in your life by the time you are alive. Second thing is, keep moving. You have no other option in life. You have to move. As we said already, that time keeps on ticking, dates keep on changing. We have to move with the time. We have to focus on our goals. We have to focus on our shortcomings. We have to focus on everything we need, and we have to work towards that. There's a famous alcohol brand who keeps saying they keep walking. So it doesn't mean that you have to walk towards your ambition, towards your aim, towards your targets, towards your future. Nobody can stop you by the time you don't stop yourself. The basic reason is why we stop is that we find reason not to do things in life. We have many things, always try to look for the reason why we want to do things. We have n number of reasons in the life who are going to suppress us, who will not support us, but we can't keep on telling this, because of these all things, I have to stop in my career, I have to stop in my life, I have to stop myself in my personal life. No, you can't do. We all drive. We find speed breakers on the road. After hitting a speed breaker, when you hit your head on the ceiling of your car, you will not stop the car, you will take a U-turn and you will go back. Saying this, that no, you have to keep moving in life. Third and most important is huddle with your thoughts. I still remember it was 2003 India World Cup. India was losing badly and everyone after first two matches were abusing our cricket team and people were saying that, team is not doing, captain is not up to the mark. Saurav Ganguly was the captain at that time and he said one thing, let's have a huddle. And post that you will see many teams making huddle on the ground. All 11 people talking before the match. Prior to that, there was no huddle system in the cricket. People just used to clap and just walk in the ground to play. He said, why? We all are 11 here on the ground and we have to huddle with each other and support each other. So first of all, you have to huddle with your thoughts. The things which prevent your ambitions, which prevent you to getting to your goals, the first thing is your own thoughts. The negative thoughts which keep on telling us that we don't have to do this, nahi, if I'll do this, this will happen in my life. No, that's not true. You have to be positive. You have to huddle with only positive thoughts. Think what all can happen in your life. Don't think which all negative things can happen, because it's a law of attraction. Whatever we talk, whatever we think, we attract that. If you will talk positive, you will attract positivity towards your life. If you will talk negative, you will attract negativity towards life. So always huddle with positive thoughts and keep thinking of good things in your life. When you say, why me? We all go through adversities. People lose jobs, people lose relationships, they lose loved ones, people face death, people face calamities, sliding down business. They always say, why me? God, why you have chosen me? Remember, when we go back to the same God, we never say this when we get the best of things in our life. When we get best of the jobs, best of the female in my life, as my mother, as my wife, we never go and complain, God, why me? So we all are part of this universe and we all come with our destiny. We have to get this. And whatever God has given us, or universe has given us, we have to live with that, walk with that, and take best out of that. Coming is be your own superhero. When we were kids, we used to look for all those superhero movies like He-Man, Superman, and those Shaktimans of that time. The end of that story was there was a superhero who used to come and save that common man. When we play a victim card, when we say, I am a victim, I am going through bad times, life is not fair to me, I am passing through a bad phase, bad form in my career, in my personal life, in a toxic relationship. What we are doing? We are actually playing a victim card and we are waiting for some He-Man or Spider-Man to come. Guys, please understand, we all are grown-ups. We are living in this world and that's truth. Except Hollywood and Bollywood, there are no superheroes. You have to become your superhero. Your own superhero, you have to act like one. And what you have to do is you have to act. You can't sit, make plans, and things will happen. You have to act like a superhero. Think what superhero should have come and done for you if he was there to save you. Behave like one. Become a superhero for your kids. Become a superhero for your family. If you're an entrepreneur, your business is going through bad phase, become a superhero for all those people whose lives are connected to you. Because you are the one who is responsible for their salaries, their families, their fees of their kids, which they have to pay through your business. Act like a superhero. You can't relax. Be a champion. Fight it till the last breath. Going to my next slide. This is a life mantra we all have. The mantras are known in our Hindu Sanskriti. We keep on chanting all those mantras because we know that this gives a lot of positive energies to us. Someone believes in some religion, but people keep on chanting all those names which help them give a lot of positive power. My life mantra is simple. That says, challenge the status quo. Why? You must have seen the word written in my name, under my name was the Maverick. The Maverick was the name picked by me when I was a teenager. I was watching a movie, The Top Gun. Tom Cruise used to have that name. I just found that name. Actually, the Maverick means taking an unorthodox style of living. You don't have to take that orthodox style which entire community is working on that. Because they are failing, why not to try something else? Try something else, challenge the status quo. If people are saying, no, this will not happen, try how things can happen. People will give you rejections, people will tell you, no, you're not worth. If you will read, I'm an avid reader also, I'm an avid cricketer and an avid reader. I love reading. If you will read, 99% of people who are successful in this world start their story with saying this, that people used to tell me, you can't become an author, you can't become a professional, you can't become a gymnast, you can never play cricket, you can never become a footballer. Even MS Dhoni, the biggest legend of the Indian cricketer, was a goalkeeper, if we all have seen the movie. But he was turned to a cricketer. The only thing is you have to believe yourself, challenge the status quo. Second is help the needy. When we talk about the new normal, what is the new normal? The new normal is the tough times of these COVID. These are the tough times. People actually need help. They don't need those self-help books. Can you help people around you? Can you help the community? Or you can just talk. There's a word called sympathy. Then there's a word called apathy. Then there's a word called compassion. When we talk about compassion, you are ready to help people actually by acting, not just by talking. Help people by acting. Stay with them. Find those kids who have lost their parents during this COVID. Find those families who have lost job. Try to help your friends who have lost job by circulating their resumes to your network, your friends. That is what you can do. Then is guide the youth. When we talk about the youth is the most important aspect of any country, any society, any community. Why? Because that's the age when things are actually, when things are seeded in your mind. I have been traveling to various countries in my career, in my tenure, and I used to speak to guides. I was once in Italy, and the guide said, you will not see many people on the road, especially the youth. I said, why? He said, it's a prosperous country. When you see youth on the road, it means they don't have work, and especially during 9 to 6. So it's very important to guide your youth what they are doing. When we were young, there was no internet, we were not having access to all those things. I love guiding youth, I connect with people, keep on telling them what they can do for the betterment of their life. See, you will guide 10 people, 5 will think, okay, that's right or not, 3. If one can act on the right path and he can make career, believe me, he will come back to you sometime and he will say that will be the biggest satisfaction of your life. When people will come back to you and they will say, you gave me one advice 10 years back and I worked on that and today I am here. I'm thankful. And you will find some people who are thankful to you and you don't know even you advise them something. Keep advising people. Trust people. It's very important. Trusting people is very important. We all want that, someone should come and they should trust me. But what about us? What about people like us, me, you? As a professional, as a person, as a family, are we trusting each other? We are ready to help others. We are ready to trust people on the Facebook, on Instagram, but not the people real who are next door neighbors. We are not meeting them. We are not trusting their position. Trust them. Build trust around your community. Help your community. Grow your community. And community is nothing but a group of people working for a right spirit, people working for the right community, right reason, and working in the same direction. That's very important for us. We are almost at the end. Where I will say, be a champ, bounce back in your life. I'm not saying that it's very easy to come out of all those sad things for people in new normal who have lost their lives, who have lost their jobs, who have lost their business. It's not easy. But it's not impossible. Stop playing that victim card. Be a champ. Do something in your life. Never a victim, forever a fighter. That's my mantra. Keep on fighting. Believe in people. Trust with them. Build the community. For today, thanks from my side. Signing off, Vikram Vijay Chandan.